Think about all the shame and self-disgust that you've had that has blocked your blessings and opportunities. And this is why I'm introducing you to the master key of shadow work and going inside. And it's the whole line that you will hear me spout for perpetuity. Until you're by yourself, you can't be me. Until you're by yourself, you can't be free. How we still gonna be slaves in 2016? You must be comfortable by yourself. And if you think you're gonna become any kind of public figure on this plinth and you're not gonna get attacked, you're sorely mistaken. And when those attacks come, as they have for me, I had a man who has a history of domestic violence, and I found out because women were phoning me saying that he's bullying them. And then I found out from someone close to me who knew him, who let me know that he's been beating up women for years. And when I just totally cut him off, the wheels began to turn in his head. And you know what he did? He said, I stole 200 grand. Now, if I stole 200 grand, the world would know, because I'm that guy. I am that guy. If I have, that would have gone straight into a building. I'd own a freehold. And like Boris, I wouldn't care, because I won, and winning don't have to look pretty. But I know the demons that that man had. This is a man who took out a 50 grand bounce back loan, and he told everyone he was a businessman. I know the full details because he would talk to me about the problems when I was still there. Oh, you got to run 25 to the agent who set it up. You got to run another 5 to the guy who introduced you. And then he ran through 20 grand like a child in a playground because he cares what people think. And because people project who they are onto you, he assumed that I care what the great unwashed think. I don't. If I were to say this man's name now, he would die. This is a man who will announce himself in a room and take 5 minutes to get through a CV that is wafer thin. Ego, fear, self-loathing. These are all the characteristics you've got to get rid of that don't serve you. And then setting up this big tent pole of a fake character and a false facade that can come tumbling down like a house of cards because one woman says that you beat her up, rather than going inside to do the work to get past it. And he's very, very charming. So, you know, it was very hard for me to align what he'd done with the presentation, yet still, that's what it was. So, what we seek to do is remove all of our vulnerabilities, every single last one of them, so that when we emerge to operate on this floor at the highest level, we are impenetrable. Gossip, attack, barriers and hurdles that we used to have, it's all gone. And then you see just how fast your trajectory towards what you want to accomplish takes place. Is meteoric. If I don't convey the importance of going inside enough, look at a Jay-Z who isn't supposed to exist. Look at these guys who come from the worst of circumstances to the naked eye, who I know frame absolute tunnel vision towards their purpose and accomplish it because there's nothing else in their minds. Not the human monkey chatter, not the opinion, not the hurdles. In fact, it's great to be underestimated, and that again is a superpower that they have. But what they're doing all the while, sharpening their minds, putting themselves next to people of experience who might be intentionally or unintentionally mentoring them. Either way, a Sigma is going to pick it up. And when they pick it up, they're going to apply it. This is what I want for you. This is what I want for you to adopt at the most powerful level, to understand who you are. There is nothing and nobody in your way, just like a chessboard. Racism, That exists for the great unwashed. And it exists because it's a program. It's a program for those who carry out racism, and it's a program for those who say, I am here to receive racism. You can't inflict racism on me, because I solve all of my own problems. You understand? And if there's a problem I can't solve, I'm going to downsize, collapse that space between me and what the problem is, and I'm going to remove all obstacles in my way so that now I can solve that problem. And if it means me having to sacrifice things, I'll do that. Because my greatest superpower is freedom. And after all that, I want you to ask the question, are you anywhere near free? Psychologically, spiritually, socially, materially? None of the above.